back. My next guest recently ran for mayor of New York City, and he's been a preacher since he was 4 years old. Please welcome Reverend Al Sharpton. Thanks very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I announced this in the beginning, a preacher since you were 4 years old. Who were you preaching to at the age of 4?
Well, you know, I really started preaching in the church, Washington Temple Church in Brooklyn. But I would practice at home with my sister's dolls. I would line the dolls up after church on Sunday, and I'd put a little blinds around me, and I would preach to the dolls. In fact, they've been the best congregation I've had. They never complained. They never protested.
No problems. So
after the night, I think I'll try some ventriloquist and some dummies, but good.
I will convert you. I will not listen. Did you, I mean, because that's other kids are running around playing Army Man and stuff like that, and you have set up all these little dolls.
I grew up preaching. I grew up, in fact, most of my friends, it was kind of strange, their parents would go hear me preach on Sunday, and I was their playmate. So I literally grew up preaching. When I would go to class in first, second, third grade, I'd write Reverend Al Sharpton on the heading of my paper. Teacher would send it for my mother, and she'd have to explain he's really a boy preacher.
Because they probably thought he's insane.
Well,
you know,
I've been trying to convince them all my life I wasn't insane.
Well, another interesting fact, I didn't know this, you're James Brown's godson.
Yeah,
Is that right?
James Brown literally raised me. My parents broke up when I was young, and he kind of took me under his wing when I was in my teens. And
you are the godson of soul. Is that right?
I'm the official godson of soul. But you know, it's the ultimate power trip to grow up in your teens flying around in a private jet with James Brown. I mean, we leave New York.
I would think so, yeah.
We leave New York on his private jet. We fly to L.A., and he would be sitting there in his seat, and then he'd look and say, "Where we at?" He'd call to the front, and the pilot would say, "We're over Minneapolis, Mr. Brown." "Land, there's a guy in this town not playing my record. I want to go down to the radio station." I mean, James Brown had the ultimate power trip for a teenager from the ghetto.
Yeah, other kids are talking about their summer vacation in the Catskills or something. You're on the funk jet, you know, flying around, having the time of your life. Now, you come out tonight, you're dressed in this very nice suit. I'm curious about this look that you had for a long time. It was known as the Reverend Al Sharpton look, where you running around in a jogging. Do we have a picture of this jogging suit and medallion? This is how I think of you now. This look, and I'm curious, what was the idea behind that look? Because I like this, but I was kind of hoping for the jogging suit and the giant medallion.
Well, you got to remember, Conan, in the earlier part of my career, most media attention was around our marches, my protests. Most of my marches ended with me being arrested. I didn't exactly want to wear my Sunday best suit to jail, so I dressed for the occasion. And I guess
a jogging suit is more comfortable, I guess, in jail.
Well, have you ever been in a local precinct in New York?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't exactly want to go like that. And then, I mean, at different stages in a political life, you dress to express where you are in life. Like Mayor Giuliani was on last Saturday in a dress. I mean, that's his self-expression. I dress like this now. Well, you don't expect me to be all apolitical.
Well, then let's bring this up. Another mayor, former mayor, Ed Koch, is now the judge on the People's Court. And I was curious, I know you lost in your bid to be mayor. Would you ever consider that job, being the host of the People's Court?
Well, I think it's a good job for Ed Koch because we finally got him in a position where his decisions really are a joke and don't mean anything. But Ed
Koch happens to be a very good friend of ours.
Oh.
Because he's willing to come on and humiliate himself in any sketch we ask him to do. But, you know, enough. This isn't the time for rancor. This isn't the time for division. It's not. It's Thanksgiving.
That's right.
It's Thanksgiving, and I think a lot of people out there want to know, because it's past midnight now. It's officially Thanksgiving. I think people want to know, how are you going to celebrate Thanksgiving, Reverend Al Sharpton?
Oh, I'm very thankful. I party on Thanksgiving. I thank God for my family, my people, Africans everywhere. Conan, Thanksgiving is a time to give thanks for all the blessings in one's life. And right now, I'd like to take this opportunity to give thanks to the people that mean the most to me this year. I'd like to start by thanking the Native Americans. For without the selfless hospitality of Native Americans, we wouldn't have this holiday. I would like, secondly, to thank the white man. If it wasn't for some of you, there would be nothing for Al Sharpton to protest. I'd like to thank the Chinaman, because with all of his great contribution, I want to thank him particularly for chop suey. I love chop suey. Chop suey tastes good. I will eat 100 plates of chop suey and I will still crave more. Summing up, chop suey tastes good. I want to give thanks to the gay man. I don't know why people question other people's sexuality, but I look at it this way. More booty for somebody else. To the Samoans, thanks but no thanks, not interested, maybe next year. Thanks to the Jewish man, for without the Jews and their great contribution, we would not be blessed with one of the greatest men this country's ever seen, my good friend Ron Jeremy. And on the same subject, I'd like to give thanks to extremely large-breasted strippers. And don't forget the complimentary Thanksgiving buffet at Flash Dance's 52nd Street and Broadway. But most of all, I'd like to give thanks to me, Al Sharpton, the hottest thing since the Spice Girls this year. Can I count it off now?
Yes, you can.
Can I count it off?
Yes, you can.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get up!